Welcome to the Grit Podcast, episode number 6. One is a big mistake. Are you making it? Let's find out.
Welcome to the Grit Podcast.
Welcome to the Grit Podcast, the podcast that motivates and encourages you to become the real man you're destined to be. Broadcasting live in the rugged Northwest, just east of the trailblazing city of Portland. So let's get locked and loaded, because it's time to get gritty with it. Here's your host and lead grit man, Jamie Worley.
I have but one question for you. This episode is called One is a Big Mistake, and the question for you is this: who are you following? Who are you following? Everybody's following somebody, right? Not necessarily. Who are you following, though? Maybe you follow yourself. Maybe you're saying, you know what, I don't follow anybody. I own my own business. I do my own thing. I listen to myself. I follow myself. Maybe you truly are following, number one, yourself. Maybe you are. Why? Because people have let you down time and time and time and time again. You don't listen to anybody else. You don't work for anybody but yourself. You don't compromise for anybody but yourself. And you don't depend on anybody but yourself. You don't owe anybody anything. You are your own man, self-made, self-built, and self-sustaining. That is who you are. And you know what? That feels empowering. I'm sitting here and I can just feel the blood surging of the power of just being the one. Being the one. Nobody can take me down but me. If I succeed, it's on me. If I fail, it's on me. And that feels great. It doesn't feel good. It feels great. And that's just the bottom line. And you know what? A lot of the times when we do this, and we're self-made, self-built, and we strive, and we do it on our own, not only does it feel great, but you know what? It's worth it. It's worth doing it on your own, not depending on somebody else who's probably going to let you down. It's happened before, and we all know when you depend on other people, a lot of times it's a roll of the dice. They're going to let you down. And if you want something done right, do it yourself. That's right. You're saying it right along with me because it's ingrained in us as guys. I grew up in a day and age, I'm 50 years old, I was born in 72. I grew up in a day and age where you solved your own problems. You didn't owe anybody anything. You pulled yourself up by your what? Bootstraps. Now, I have never, ever, ever owned a pair of boots with a bootstrap on them, but I know what it means. It means you pick yourself up and you keep going. And while that's good, I think we need to take a closer look at this way of thinking. While it feels empowering, while it feels powerful, I would ask you, and I would ask me, is that the way you want to do things? Where everything depends on you, the success and the failure. And most of us men, especially if you're an alpha, would be a resounding yes. Put the pressure on me. I got this. I want it all on me. Let's take a minute, though, and think through this. I like the feeling of being empowered and independent just as much as anybody else. I love the idea that if I succeed, it's because I did it. I love the idea that if I fail, hey, it was on me. At least I didn't depend on somebody else and somebody else screwed it up, okay? I don't mind that. I like the idea of the credit for my success being mine and mine alone. I like the pressure that comes with everything involved. I'm just a pressure player. I always have been. I'm not bragging. Look, it is what it is. Maybe you are too. You resonate with that. Okay, it is what it is. But we got to notice something. If we're going to be honest, we got to take a little closer look about the way we think. And if we're thinking this way, and I have a tendency to think this way, okay, you've got to be honest about this. There's a lot of I and me in those statements, okay? It's selfish. Let's just be honest. It's selfish. The one-person playa is selfish. The people like what I've been describing, the people like me a lot of times, we're very selfish when we're that way. We think we have good reason to go it alone. We think we have good reason not to depend on anybody else. But really, it really boils down to we have become selfish. Now, I'm going to get to why we become selfish that way in just a minute. But make no mistake, that man, and if it's you, because it's me sometimes, that's selfish. It just is. Selfish people, you see, we may be achievers, we may be alpha males, you may be a beta male, and you may be this way. Okay, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't discriminate. We're not good companions. Selfish people, we're not good companions. We're not good friends, okay? We're not good spouses. We're not good bosses, and we certainly aren't good teammates. In fact, the only good thing about being that selfish is that you get a temporary good feeling when you succeed. And that success, by the way, is not even that good because you're celebrating your success really alone because you think you did it all by yourself. It's not even that good. I mean, Michael Jordan is my favorite basketball player of all time. If you've been watching for any length of time, you have probably noticed there's some pictures of Michael Jordan. I got the old Wheaties box right here, my friend. I got a picture of his last shot in the NBA as a Chicago Bull that won the 6th championship right there. Can you imagine Michael Jordan embracing that NBA championship trophy all by himself in the locker room while his teammates looked on? He was pouring champagne on his own head. He was cheering. He had the goggles on. He had the game ball, and he was jumping up and down, not celebrating with them, but celebrating by himself without them. Can you even imagine that? That's hard to imagine. It can't happen that way. That's no way to celebrate. Maybe you're saying, I did it all by myself in your situation. Really? Really? You had no help, none whatsoever. Think about this. I had to think about this. This really got me. Okay, maybe it's going to get you too. I'm hoping that it does because this made a marked difference in the way I work, in the way that I live, move, and breathe amongst the world and especially amongst other men. It also has helped me in my marriage tremendously. You've got to get a grip on this. Trust me. I don't believe that you've done it yourself, and neither do you. You don't succeed on your own, like what we've been describing. You don't. You don't succeed on your own, and you don't fail on your own. You just don't. Let me ask you this. Along the way to your success, did anybody give you encouragement? Did your wife support you while you worked? Did your friends encourage and support you? Did someone give you their business and say, hey, I'd like to do business with you? Did someone refer the business to you? Who encouraged you to get that forklift or truck license that enabled you to do what you're doing today? Who gave you some much needed and valuable advice and encouragement along the way when you got discouraged? Who taught you what you know? Who taught you what you know and how you work? Who gave you the work ethic that you have? Did you just muster it up on your own, or did you learn that from somebody? You learned it from somebody. Who gave you that talent? Who gave you that breath of life? Who empowered you and moved the pieces around so that you could be where you are today? There's no way around it. You and I, we didn't do anything on our own without any help. We didn't. And since all these people helped you along, maybe even brought you along, why not return the favor by helping other people along, by bringing other people along the journey that you are on? You are an influencer. You are a grit man. You are genuine, respectful, intentional, and trained. And you are not selfish. You don't have to be selfish anymore. Bring other guys along because your journey is not just about you. You are not a one-man team. No one is. No matter how much they think that they are, no matter how much you may think that you are not a one-man team. You cannot succeed all by yourself on your own, just like you cannot fail all by yourself and on your own. You always have help with both success and failure. You know, it's if you live and walk alone, you are going to suffer and die alone. It's no way to walk. You know, it's written somewhere that a man that has somebody to pick him up is all good. But we must pity the man who falls down and has no one to help pick him up. How in the world are you and I better by walking alone. How are we really better? You see, that feeling of independence and freedom and power, man, that's just a drug. That is a drug and a deception that is going to lead you down the wrong path. It's going to destroy yourself. You're going to destroy the way that you work and your clients and your team. You're going to destroy your marriage with that. It certainly can, because you're not meant to go alone. You can't go alone, and you're not going alone no matter how bad you want to believe you're a one-man show. You just aren't. You just aren't. Neither am I. You know, the right thing to do as a man, as a grip man, is to involve others in your journey. You know, learn to depend upon others. Learn to share the workload with others. Don't be afraid to ask for help, even if you don't need it. It can all be done. It can all be about them. You may not need the help. That's okay. You can involve others. Share the work so you can share the wealth. Nobody likes a selfish man, but everybody likes a loyal man. Let me say that again. Nobody likes a selfish man, but everybody likes a loyal man. Why? Because loyalty amongst friends is the rarest of commodities. I'll bet you right now you can think of one, if you're lucky, two guys in your circle that you know without a shadow of a doubt, no matter who's talking about you behind your back, no matter what's going on, they will be loyal to you, ride or die. I bet you can name one, maybe two, if you're really lucky. You need to be that loyal guy for other guys, and you can be a loyal guy to a lot of guys. You can. Guys just choose not to. Why? Well, this is where that selfishness comes from. You see, somewhere back in our childhood, somewhere back in our teen days, we were hurt. We were let down. Maybe your dad left. Maybe your parents got a divorce. I don't know. It could be a number of things. Maybe you had a best friend that betrayed you. Whatever the case may be, you learned early on to be afraid of depending on other guys. You learned to be afraid of that because somebody has let you down in the past. Hey, listen, be a grip man. And what I mean by that is, look, you need to get past that. Okay? Life is full of disappointments. In fact, you've let people down too, haven't you? I have. You've let people down too. So stop being a victim. You might very well be a victim of this. But listen, it's time to stop doing that. Go from victim to victor. Okay? It's time for you to step up. Okay? Whatever happened to you in the past, it's time to brush that off. Well, that sounds kind of cold. Hey, somebody needs to tell you. Okay, your family members aren't telling you you need to just get over it. They don't want to hurt your feelings, okay? I'm going to hurt your feelings if I have to, but I want to tell you the truth. You got to get over that. People are going to they let you down in the past, they're going to let you down again. Newsflash. Another newsflash. You're going to let other people down. That's just the way that it works. It's called humanity. And you have to have the toughness, the resolve to keep going. Don't abandon people because you got hurt when you were a kid. Don't abandon people because of your fears. Don't go it alone. Don't make the one big mistake of going all on your own because something happened and you are afraid of other people letting you down. Maybe you're afraid of failure. You got to let that go. If you're not failing, you're probably not trying very hard. That's just the bottom line. Okay, don't make the one big mistake of depending on yourself for success and for failure. It is a fraud, it is a deception, and it simply does not happen. Let me give you two simple things to help minimize your selfishness in life, especially when it comes to doing things and success, okay? Number one is this. Ask a close friend to help you out with something. It can be a project in the backyard. It could be fixing your truck. It doesn't matter what it is. Maybe you're building a tree house in the backyard. It could be washing your car, waxing your car. It doesn't matter. You pick any project, start off small, and you ask a trusted friend to come and join you in that. You may not even need his help. It's not about the help, you see. It's about involving him. Make it about him. You draw him in so that he can help you. You will learn that you can depend on people. You've already learned they'll fail you. But you'll become more and more comfortable knowing that you can call on people to help you and that you can do more together than you can just on your own. Don't believe in that lie that if you want something done right, you got to do it yourself. That's a lie. It feels that way sometimes, but it's a deception. Okay, it's a deception. A lot of people don't want a man to succeed, so they push this agenda that you need to do it on your own, like a real man. Well, I'll tell you what, a real man is not afraid of failure. A real man is not afraid of risk. A real man is not afraid to grab a friend and say, hey, man, I need some help. That takes more strength than it does to tighten up and say, I'm just going to tough through this on my own. Stop it already. Everybody can see right through that macho stuff, and it ain't impressive. It's just not. Not to the trained eye, okay? Ask a close friend to join you in some project, okay? Even if you don't need his help, ask him to join you in. Number two, when you succeed together, celebrate together. And when people ask and you're talking about this project you guys got done, I don't care how small or big it is, give all the credit to him. That's right. Defer the credit to the person that helped you. You want to know what a real man does? You want to know what a real leader does? A real leader is not afraid of failure. A real leader is not afraid of risk. And a real leader is not afraid to give the credit to everybody else while he sits back in the shadows. I'm going to tell you this. Every single time I give credit to somebody else, even when I deserve some of it, I always deserve some of it. Whenever I give credit to somebody else, I'm telling you this, that is far more satisfying than getting any kind of accolades from other people. To see the look on their face, to see that man empowered, to see that man smile and puff up with pride. You don't know what that dude's going through. Give him credit. Don't take any for yourself, but give it to him. You will see. You will not only see wonderful things happen in that dude's life, but you'll learn to be more unselfish, which means you'll become more understanding of what it means to be a more loyal man and friend. Hey, that's all I got for you today. Be challenged. I know it's kind of a rough one for some of y'all, but listen, we're always going to be gritty here. We're always going to get to it. Hey, I own it too. We all have to improve. Let's improve together. And by the way, I want to say thank you to American Family Estate Preservation. We'll be there when you need us the most. They sponsored this show today. You can get a hold of them at www.mylivingtrust.org or www.afepi.com, AFEPI.com. These guys are great. They will help you with estate planning. And get this, any legal questions you have about estate planning, they will answer your questions. Get this, at no cost. Let me say it again. Any legal questions and advice you need for your estate, they will answer those questions at no cost. Now, you can go and pay an attorney $200, $250 an hour to go learn from him or her, or you can call American Family Estate Preservation, and they will answer your estate questions at no cost. Again, www.mylivingtrust.org. All the information is in the notes below. Listen, you guys take care. I will see you next time. Episode number 7 coming up later. See you guys soon. Listen, we need you. We need to get the word out to men. We need to motivate and encourage other guys just like you to be the men we were always destined to be. Listen, we can do it. We need each other, and we can make a difference in this world, but we can't do it alone. Like and subscribe and share this podcast with everybody that you can so that we can reach as many men as we can. I'll see you guys next time.